Hello all, welcome to Coffee with Marci. I am here with Roger Schnorrbusch and I'm so excited to share his story. My mission is to empower by information and inspiration, and what better way to do that through the success stories of others. And Roger has a true success story, and welcome.
Thank you, Marci. How are you today?
I am awesome, and I'm so happy to have you on. And I want to share first, what inspired you? What was your passion that drove you to be an entrepreneur?
I don't know. Ran up through a young man, went through high school and didn't know what I wanted to do. Wasn't sure about college, and just started cooking in hula hands in some restaurants and decided that was my passion. Then worked for a seafood restaurant and delicatessen at the same time, and one day drove up 208 and purchased a deli called Boulder Run Deli, and as my deli career started right there.
Wow. So you are from Bergen, is that correct?
I'm from North Bergen, New Jersey, which is Hudson County.
Okay. And what brought you to Wyckoff?
Honestly, just one of my friends, fellow mates that was a chef, was going to purchase this deli, like I said, here in Boulder Run, Wyckoff. And I'm from North Bergen, so driving up 208 was like country to my parents, you know, showing them the deli for the first time that I wanted to purchase. And as we drove up, they kept saying, "Are you sure? Are you sure?" And once they seen it, here I am today.
Wow. So you just had that inspiration and went for it, right?
That's it. I was a young man at 21 years of age.
Yeah.
Worked for two other gentlemen that were awesome people. And I felt that, you know, if I ran the show for them, I could do it for myself. So I said, you know, told my parents I wanted to give it a shot, and we did.
That's great. So you had the Boulder Run Deli.
Yes, it used to be called Larry's Boulder Run Deli.
Okay.
It's right where Portraits and Hair Design is next to, as well as Goldberg's Bagels was the direct location.
Okay.
For 11 years.
11 years.
Then I decided to go in the restaurant business for 2 years, which was Legends in Midland Park, all you
okay,
know as
yeah.
Legends.
Yeah.
Had partners there, didn't like the partner thing. Then I purchased the location I'm in now. It was called the Corner Store in Midland Park, and I named it to Park Wood Deli because it's on the border of Midland Park and Ridgewood, so that's how we got Park Wood. And 18 years later, we're still there. 18
years. That's awesome. So tell us about the deli. What is it that you do? You do a lot more than sell some sliced meats.
Yeah. It's a lot of homemade prepared foods. Everything's homemade prepared there. My mom's in the kitchen with a staff.
Oh.
So it's still family run.
Family run.
She runs the kitchen as well as the finance part. I get in every day at 5 in the morning. We start from making muffins and homemade cookies and everything to pizza at the end of the day, and sandwiches all through the day, and breakfast sandwiches, and it's just a hometown deli in the middle of a little nook in Midland Park.
You do a lot of catering also, though.
Yes, very much catering, high end, from barbecues to just office parties to corporate to weddings to whatever the customer needs.
So you do A to Z, meaning
A to Z.
Yeah.
Whatever we can do.
You provide everything that you would need for a catering of whatever it is.
Yeah.
The
So
event.
if you call us, we can get you wait staff, rentals, tents, you know, all of that stuff, as well as wait staff, bartenders, as well as the food. Come set up from, you know, you would have to do nothing at all.
Well, I like that. I like to entertain, and it's nice to hear that you take on the majority of the responsibility of that.
Yeah, so the definition of catering is, you know, you guys, you hire a caterer, you don't want to do anything, so we try and do everything for you, as well as, you know, whatever we can make you happy, we try and do it.
That's great. So you also just received, what is it, Best Deli, Italian Deli and Pizzeria by Bergen.com?
Yes.
Is that right?
Bergen's Best 2017.
Bergen's Best 2017. Yep. That's incredible.
Yes, well, people, you know, the name is, you know, #1 deli guy, everybody calls me, and so now it's the proof to fact, you know, so it's a nice honor. It's good to see that, you know, when you put in hard work, you know, it's a long days. It's, you know, as people know in the food business, you know, I'm an owner-operator. You know, a lot of people don't do that anymore, which means I'm there all the time. And it's good to get rewarded when you work hard.
Yeah, because it's the customer that votes.
You got it. It's the customer that sees you every day. They're not seeing somebody else. If they see you, they appreciate it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They know that, you know, it comes from the heart. You know, you work hard, and it's good to be rewarded.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you heard, it's a deli, Italian deli, and there's pizza.
Yes, we started pizza like 3 years ago. With the change at times, I felt like, you know, I couldn't be stale. So I took on the chore of, I put in a whole new pizza system as well. We used to close at 6 o'clock in the evening. Now we close at 10.
Okay.
So we sell about 1,000 to 1,200 pizzas a week, which is pretty good for a deli pizzeria.
Yeah, no kidding.
And we service a lot of schools for the lunches for the kids and stuff, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Now, do you deliver?
Yes, we deliver 7 days a week. We
Okay.
start delivering at 4 o'clock. Thank you for asking. And we stop delivering at 10 at night. And we deliver to Wyckoff, the surrounding areas.
Surrounding areas. And
Yep.
again, you're in Midland Park.
Yes, Midland Park, 342 Erie Avenue.
Okay.
On the corner of Erie and Glen.
All right, great.
Yeah.
So you also do, in addition to being an entrepreneur, you are the president of the Football Booster Club here in Wyckoff.
Yes. It's funny you say that. I am. Never thought I'd be that, but it's pretty cool.
How long
It's a lot
have you
of
been
fun.
doing that?
I started a couple years ago when I felt that, my kids played sports, and you always see people not donating their time. And I said, if you want to talk the talk, you should kind of walk the walk. So I think, as we just spoke about what I do for a career every day, I felt that, So in speaking to Andy, our rec commissioner, I said, blah, blah, blah. And he said that these girls are stepping down. Why don't you give it a whirl? So I nominated this gentleman, Andrew Bossa, and me and him took it on. And then Andrew's son was in the program 3 years ago. I was the vice president. Then Andrew's son left the program. And, I got voted in last year as president as well as this year.
That's great. So what exactly does that entail? What do you do as the booster president?
Football boosters. The easiest way to explain it to people is, we're in charge of, raising money for the kids, doing positive feedback for the kids and show them that, there's a way to get things done.
Right.
As a team, and so we're Boosters a team of parents around town, and we have a vice president, Amy Nightingale, as well as some other people in my staff that take on the chores of raising money for stuff that Andy would need or stuff that the kids would need, as well as equipment, helmets, and stuff like that. And that's our job.
And it's football and cheerleading, right?
Yes, it's football and cheer. Please don't forget the girls.
No, you can't forget the girls.
Yeah, the girls are a big impact. Miss Brickman runs the girls. Kelly Puglisi helped her out last year as well. Her daughter went to the high school, so we were going to lose a big girl in Kelly, who's a main part of the program last year, but she's still around. And Miss Brickman will take over that job this year as well as she did last year.
Wow, that's a big job.
Yeah,
Well,
it's good
thankful
stuff.
for you guys though, because everybody rallies around the football and the cheerleading, and it's a great program.
Yeah, I think it's important that our kids play, and I think to make it successful, parents got to help out a little bit.
Yeah.
As you've seen, your son was in the program last year. You do little things here and there, and you'd be surprised the smiles that you get from your children and the accomplishment. We live in a beautiful area.
Yeah, we do.
You can't expect the same people to do everything. I think everybody can give a little bit. Why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
Everything doesn't have to cost money to give.
Right.
You can step up.
There's
and
a
do
lot of volunteering that you can also do with the program.
Yeah, it's very
Right.
much so. Very much so.
So everyone may be wondering why we are sitting here.
With this beautiful field behind us.
Exactly, this beautiful field. You've taken on a huge initiative. They want to convert the memorial field from grass to turf. And this is something that you are spearheading.
Yes. At the end of last year, a couple of the coaches said, Rod, you got the morale going, blah, blah, blah. If it ever gets done, would you think about it? And I said, well, it's not easy to raise. At the time now we know the number, $1.6 million. I said, but if everybody's all in, can't be one guy leading the band. Let's talk to the other programs and let's make sure everybody's on board. So we took on the task, and here we are.
That's great. So have you just started this?
Yeah, we just started fundraising like a month and a half ago. So right now we're just taking direct contributions to the donation for the field, and we're soliciting for big corporates and stuff like that right now as we speak. Our big fundraisers are coming up, as we spoke before, September 9th. We have a live band in Wyckoff at a location at my house. Imagine that. But if you were there last year, you'll know it's a pretty.
Yeah, I've heard it's a great party, and you were sharing a little bit what you put into it. The Nerds are playing. I know a lot of people love the Nerds.
Yes,
we have following.
We have a local band that the Midnight Ramblers open up. They donate their time, and they open up for the main show, which is the Nerds, and it's pretty cool. We had over 450 people last year, which was awesome. And this year we hope to, do that plus more, being that's one of our main fundraisers for the project that we're sitting behind here.
This may seem like a silly question, but maybe some of us don't know. Why is it better to have turf versus the grass?
It's a great question. I'm a big grass guy. You hear a lot of injuries and stuff with the turf, but as our kids go on to the next level, you having a son that knows this, all our kids are going to go to a high school that has turf. Nobody has grass.
Oh, they all have turf?
Yeah, so if they go to, so some of our children, like my son being one of them, Tyler's going to go to Rampo. He's going to play on turf. Your son's going to go to Indian Hills. If he chooses to play a sport, he's going to play on turf. So all of those fields are turf. Bosco, Bergen, Joe's, William Patterson. All of these, they're all turf. So the only town around us that doesn't play on turf for our kids to get to that next level is us in Wyckoff.
Oh, it's Wyckoff.
So our kids play football on natural grass, and then the next level would be turf.
Right.
So they play lacrosse, they play soccer, and they play a lot of these sports on grass. Now with the first phase, which is behind the Y, that is turf. So we just got two years ago, I believe, they were just able to play soccer and lacrosse on the turf.
Okay.
Previous that, we didn't even have that.
Wow. So does it have to do with weather also?
Yes, weather 100%. So we will not have rainouts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's one thing.
I
Two,
know.
maintenance. You know. Three, it's beautiful. You know, you're always coming to a field all the time. You don't have to worry about snow.
It is
rain,
beautiful.
You know.
It is. There's like this. I don't know. There's some sort of feeling when you walk up to a turf field.
It's very impressive.
Yeah, it really is.
Our goal here is to have state of the art. Hopefully ready to go for 2020. We're in 2017 now, as we know. So behind us will be an 80-yard field, up-to-date locker rooms with a snack stand and a home and away locker room, stands for people, obviously, a new scoreboard, updated scoreboard, and then that'll be right behind us. And then the old football field that we used to use, we'll just turn into a baseball field 100%.
Okay.
It'll remain. The town wants that to remain regular grass.
Okay. And so tell everyone how they can help. How can they
Everybody
find
can
out?
help by, if you go on Parks and Recs, there's different levels of contributions you can make. You can make direct cash donations if you like, which we are soliciting now. No little, too much. No, it doesn't matter what you give. Everything helps. Marci,
Everything helps, right?
So people say to me, "How much?" I say, "Whatever you can get." And if you can't give, then just show your support when we do our fundraisers. Our fundraisers are September 9th, which I said, the Nerds. It's $100 a person.
Okay.
You get food, music. It's a keg party, bring your own. So if you're a wine drinker, you bring a bottle of wine. We'll have a bartender that'll put your name on the bottle and serve you a wine all night.
Okay.
It was a crazy time last year. This year we changed it up a little bit. I shared that with Marci off camera, but I will not share that with you people. It's a surprise. So it'll be a crazy night. You should all Uber to drive there or get car service.
Right.
And it's a great night. Just for example, somebody moved to my neighborhood and they said, FYI, the gentleman over there throws a crazy party.
Yeah.
So you know, even the realtors know. It's awesome time. That's September 9th, 6 to 11.
Okay.
The next one after that, Marci, will be October 14th.
Okay.
Which is an Oktoberfest across from the Market Basket.
Right.
We're sharing this with Franklin Lake, so it's a 600 people event. We have to sell 300 seats. It's $150 a seat, or you could buy a table.
And it's really an awesome time too.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Yeah, so the Market Basket is generous enough to give it a Friday, Saturday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They kind of rent that thing out for people that need to raise money.
Right.
And the Oasis does a big fundraiser there. We have one of the other nights, and I don't know who the other one is, but it's pretty cool.
Right. Well, I tell you, it's incredible what you're doing.
Thank you.
And your plate is pretty full, but sounds like it's pretty rewarding at the same time.
Yeah, you know, we're trying to meet the goal. You know, it's something that is a challenge. You know, people ask me why, and I say, why not? You know, if you all say why, then you can't get anything done.
Exactly.
So, you know, I have a lot of people, Mr. Baglisi and a great staff that's helped me out trying to get it done. All the boosters, the communities really stepping up, and we just need everybody to step up. You know, it's not easy. Everybody says 1.5 is not a lot of money. Well, when you start with nothing, it's a lot of money. You know, so if everybody has to give a little bit, and you know, hopefully we can get it done.
Well, hopefully you guys have gotten something from this show. Roger is a true inspiration, a successful entrepreneur, and he's giving back in so many ways for the community. So please help out however it is that you can. And don't forget Park Wood Deli in Midland Park. And please follow me on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube for daily inspiration. And honestly, the best part of it, the inspiration through my guest and their success. So thank you so much,
Thanks,
Roger.
Marci. Appreciate it.
Yeah, awesome. Good luck
Cheers.
with everything. Cheers. All right, guys, have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.